In a small town, there lived a boy named Rohan. He was bright, full of potential, and carried big dreams. His goal was to become a doctor. But there was one big issue. His mind was never truly in his control. Rohan lacked discipline. His thoughts wandered constantly, and focusing was always a struggle. Each time he tried to sit and study, distractions would take over. His phone, social media, or just plain daydreaming. He kept telling himself, "I'll study later. I still have time." But that later never seemed to arrive. His teachers and parents often guided him, reminding him how crucial focus and discipline were. But Rohan never took their words to heart. He believed that intelligence alone could bring success. One day, his school announced the results of a scholarship exam. Rohan had taken it with high hopes, dreaming it would help him achieve his dream of becoming a doctor. But when the results were posted, he was heartbroken. He had failed. His friends, who had studied with dedication, passed with flying colors. The teachers who once praised him now looked at him with disappointment. Rohan felt ashamed, not because he wasn't smart, but because deep down he knew he had wasted time. That evening, he sat quietly, reflecting on his failure. He thought about the countless hours lost to distractions. That's when it hit him. Intelligence alone wasn't enough. Without discipline, success was impossible. Determined to change, Rohan decided to seek wisdom from someone who had mastered self-control. He had heard of a wise monk who lived on the edge of town. People said the monk had once been just an ordinary man who had completely transformed his life through mental discipline. The next morning, Rohan made his way to the monastery where the monk lived. He found the elderly monk meditating peacefully beneath a tree, his face glowing with calmness. Rohan bowed and said, "Master, I struggle with controlling my mind. I want to succeed, but distractions always pull me away. Please show me how to discipline my mind." The monk opened his eyes and smiled. "Ah, the restless mind. That is the hardest battle of all. Come, let me tell you a story. Years ago," the monk began, "there was a young man named Veer who dreamed of being the greatest archer in the kingdom. He was strong and talented, but lacked focus. His mind was scattered. Some days he trained hard. Other days, he wasted time chasing distractions. One day, Veer approached a famous archery master and said, "Please teach me how to become the best archer." The master took Veer to a riverbank where water flowed steadily. He handed him a bow and arrow and said, "Shoot at that leaf floating downstream." Veer took aim and fired, but missed. The master asked, "What did you see when you aimed?" Veer replied, "I saw the river, the trees, the sky, and the leaf." The master shook his head. "That is your problem. You see too many things at once. A true archer sees only his target, nothing else." Determined to learn, Veer trained for months. He practiced focusing only on the target. Finally, when the master asked again, Veer said, "I see only the leaf." This time, when he shot, the arrow hit perfectly. The monk looked at Rohan and said, "Your mind is like Veer's, distracted by everything around you. If you want to succeed, train your mind to focus only on your goal." Rohan nodded, understanding the message, but one doubt remained. "Master, how do I train my mind?" The monk smiled and shared 4 simple rules. 1. Control your thoughts. Each time your mind wanders, bring it back to the task. Like the archer, see only your target. 2. Build a routine. A disciplined mind needs structure. Set a schedule and follow it daily. 3. Eliminate distractions. Identify what breaks your focus, be it your phone, TV, or anything unnecessary, and remove it while working. 4. Stay consistent. Mental discipline takes time. Like an athlete trains his body, train your mind every day. Rohan took the advice seriously. He created a study schedule and stuck to it. When his mind wandered, he reminded himself of his goal. He cut out social media while studying and deleted apps that weren't needed. At first, it was tough. His mind fought back, craving distractions. But Rohan didn't quit. Slowly, his focus grew stronger. He began studying for hours without losing concentration. Months later, he sat for another crucial exam, this time fully prepared. Not only did he pass, he topped the class. Rohan's success wasn't just because of his intelligence. It was the power of his disciplined mind that brought him there. He finally realized, success isn't about how smart you are. It's about how well you can control your mind. Years later, as Rohan stood on a stage receiving an award for academic excellence, he remembered the monk's words, "The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will take you anywhere it wants. But if you train it, it will take you exactly where you want to go." From that day on, Rohan lived by one principle: discipline your mind, and success will follow. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Story Seeker. Join us again for more tales that touch the heart and awaken the mind. Until next time, keep seeking.